I want everybody to really understand why I trash diversity, equity, and inclusion as a bureaucratic policy the way that I do, because you have to understand where I come from. My background is as a professional athlete, and the sports world, unlike any other aspect of life, is the closest thing to a meritocracy you will ever get. And the reason is sports is exclusive. And let me explain to you exactly what I mean. As opposed to being inclusive, sports is exclusive. Let me tell you what I mean. Number one, sports are decided by an objective arbiter known as the scoreboard. Sports are not decided by the coach. They're not decided by the general manager. They're not decided by the fans. They're decided by the scoreboard. What I mean by this is we know who the better player is because we look at the scoreboard at the end of the game, and this team has more points than that team is better, or that player is better. Now, some of you may say, well, what if a coach picks players who I think I'm better than and they're on the team and I'm not on the team? Well, the objective scoreboard is going to bear that out, whether it's true or not. Because if those players who got chosen are actually not good, they're going to lose games on the scoreboard, and maybe you'll get your chance to replace them later on. But ultimately, the arbiter in sports, I'm talking playing on the field and on the court, happens on the scoreboard, not in the mind or the opinion of a human. Number two, because of this, the best players make it. The reason why sports is what it is, and the reason why it builds and reveals character in a human being is because you must be one of the best performers to even get a chance in sports. If you're not a good performer, you will never get a chance. You will never get on the court. You will never get on the field. That is by definition exclusive. We exclude people from the sports world because we only want the best players. And when we go watch a sports game, we want to see the best players who are possibly available at that particular level and in that particular space. And if those players are no good, they're going to get their butts kicked all up and down the playing surface simply because they're not the best players. That's the way the game works. Which leads to point number three. The value of a thing goes up when the opportunity is scarce, meaning the fewer available spots for a thing and the fewer people who can get in, and the more exclusive it is, the more valuable it is. It's valuable to be sitting in VIP in the club because not everybody can sit in VIP. If you played a sport at the collegiate level or above, being on the sports team and being one of the people who's known for being on the team has value. Why does it have social value? Because not everybody can be on the team. When you create a space that is open and available for anyone to get into, how much value does the space have? It has no value because anybody can have it. When you increase the circulation of something, its value goes down. You want to see an example of this? Look at inflation and how your dollar buys less today than it did 10 years ago. And if you want to see the value of an exclusive space, go to a club and try to get into the VIP. Go to a college and look at the sports teams, look at the professional sports, and look how much they get paid and look how much they are admired and looked up to. The reason why is because they are part of an exclusive, not inclusive, but exclusive group. Exclusion drives value. Inclusion drives value down. Exclusion brings it up. Inclusion brings it down. Work on your game.